Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Osman's Cricket World. Well, yesterday we saw a great thrilling encounter between Pakistan and Sri Lanka at Colombo. Sri Lanka held their nerves in the end, and they were very impressive throughout in their batting display. Pakistan won the toss and chose to bat first, and they were initially in a bit of. They started off in a little bit of slow performance. The pitch looked a little difficult to bat on initially, and there was a bit of a rain delay. And Pakistan lost the out of form Fakhar Zaman, who is looking a little bit under the cloud, and we hope that if he gets selected for the World Cup, he improves his performance. Pakistan made 5 changes today, with Abdullah Shafiq coming in along with Mohammad Wasim. Zaman Khan made his debut. They also brought in Ahmad Nawaz and 4 changes in fact. And Fakhar Zaman got out early to Madhushanka bowl with a beautiful delivery from the young man. And then Babar Azam and Abdullah Shafiq steadied the ship for Pakistan. But Babar Azam yet again falling to the trap of left arm spin with Laga getting him stumped, who has now got a great tally of wicket takers in his young career, with the likes of Steve Smith, Glenn Maxwell, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, and now Babar Azam. So he was very impressive with the ball again, and the spinners kept Pakistan at bay. At one point, Pakistan were 130 for 5, and with Mohammad Rizwan and Iftikhar yet to come at the crease. But there was a rain delay, and after the rain delay, when the match started, it was initially it was reduced to 45 overs because of the delayed start. And then when the another rain delay came, it was restricted to 42 overs. And after the rain delay, the pitch became dry, and it became very good for batting, which was fully capitulated by Mohammad Rizwan and Iftikhar Ahmed, who both played very steady and impressive cricket, and upped the tempo for Pakistan and got them to a very reasonable, impressive score of 252 on 452 overs, with Mohammad Rizwan playing an outstanding innings of 83. He was yet again it could have been a very important innings from Mohammad Rizwan, whose place in one day side was looking a little shaky because he hadn't been that impressive. But he has contributed twice now in this Asia Cup, and looking good enough in the one day arena, at least for Pakistan. Iftikhar Ahmed gave the much needed impetus to the innings, and got Pakistan to a score which could be defended. And so Pakistan got a 252 for 6 in their 42 overs, and it looked as if it would be a bit of a struggle for Sri Lanka. But Pakistan were very much hampered by the injuries to Naseem Shah and Haris Rauf, and it showed, because Shaheen looked a little off colour in the first few overs, and Zaman Khan was also making his debut, so he had some nerves. And but Sri Lanka started off in a very impressive fashion with the back into the team Kusal Perera, leading them to a swift start, getting 4 quick boundaries, but then he got himself run out. And then came Kusal Mendes in the side, who has been in very good form in this Asia Cup. He, along with Patul Nissanka, played some very impressive cricket, and got Sri Lanka going in a very good rate. They kept the rate in check, and played superbly, and attacked the fast bowlers, put the spinners under pressure as well. Patul Nissanka got out to Shadab Khan, but then came Sadira Vikrama, and both he and Kusal Mendes got Sri Lanka into a position of strength, and they kept the rate in check, and they were racing along at one stage, but then Sadira Vikrama was taken out by Iftikhar Ahmed, who I think played another very impressive all-round game today, taking 3 wickets to his name, and taking out Dhananjay Silva, taking out Sun Shanaka and also Kusal Mendes. And then Sri Lanka were put into a bit of a strife at one stage, but Shrit Asalanka in the middle order played an outstanding innings. And at 36 of 35 balls, Pakistan, I think it was a good enough fight from Pakistan put by Pakistan when there was 20 needed of 3 overs. But then Shaheen Afridi came back and came to the spell and got 2 wickets in 2 balls, getting Dhananjay Silva and Unat Wadalage out in quick succession. And it went down to the last over where they needed 9 runs of the last over. And 9 runs of the last over, and then it was down to Zaman Khan, who was given the good new ball, and he, I think, didn't disappoint. But I think it was a bit too much to ask for a person on debut to give you the kind. But because Shrit Asalanka was middling the ball well, he got one outside edge and he got a boundary, and then it was 2 needed of the last ball, with Shrit Asalanka got that easily. So in the end, Sri Lanka kept their nerves and Pakistan fought back really well. But the absence of Naseem Shah and Haris Rauf was quite damaging for Pakistan, because it showed, because Mohammad Wasim Jr. didn't perform that well, and Zaman Khan was a little bit was underbowled, because Babar Azam didn't quite have the confidence in that young man. But the young man kept his head and bowled well enough, but it was too much to ask for a person on debut to defend you everything. Pakistan had a few question marks today. I think Babar Azam's captaincy could be under a bit of supervision, because he's underbowled Zaman Khan and gave a lot of overs to Shadab Khan, who I think has clearly been off colour recently with the ball, and he hasn't yet taken the responsibility of the premier spinner because he leaks too many runs and has been a little bit disappointing. Mohammad Nawaz did a decent job today, but Pakistan's spin department is being a little bit under the weather. So it raises a lot of questions, because if your premier 2 fast bowlers are not in the team and Shaheen Shah has an off day, your bowling will suffer quite badly. So I think it's an eye opener for Pakistan come this World Cup, and they will have to seriously think about their strategies, because Naseem Shah, the spinners, can not always win you games. It's the spinners who have to hold up an end, and Iftikhar Ahmed did a decent job today, and he performed reasonably well in his all-round game. Let's see and what happens. Pakistan have a few huge question marks to answer for their in the coming days, that which combination they would like better in the World Cup. Let's hope their fast bowlers are fit enough, and how Babar Azam learns from these experiences and copes with and does what he does in the World Cup. So let's hope, but full credit to Sri Lanka. They played superb cricket. They have a young side, and they played absolute brilliant cricket, where they have been outstanding and with the bat, and they showed a lot of character. Their spinners did a decent job in containing Pakistan, although they leaked a lot of runs in the last few overs. But then their batting took on Pakistan, and we will see. And then they never say die attitude kept them in the game. And now, yet again, we're going to see an India-Sri Lanka final, as the history does not change. History repeating itself, as we haven't seen a Pakistan-India final, so maybe next time. And let's hope that Sri Lanka keeps up the good performance and gives the informed Indians a tough time in the final. So let's hope for the good game, and let's hope that Pakistan recovers from this loss and learns a few lessons and go into the World Cup better prepared. So bye for now.